Before Rooted, my relationship with God, it was more almost going through the motions. And then as we got to Rooted, we were taught how to pray in an intimate way, new ideas of just like, rather than listening to a sermon and worship music, we got to like dive in deeper into the word, talking to other people in our group. That really helped a lot.
So our group was a mix of people who had served with God for many years, decades even, and also some people who haven't. It was good to have a balance of both and being able to separate into groups and talk about the strongholds, really growing a relationship with other people that also experience some strongholds themselves.
What I loved about Rooted is that we got to have a prayer experience, and we also got to serve. Prayer in that we got to have our intimate moments with God and then come back as a group and share it. Our prayer experience was such a beautiful moment, and really got our kind of broke a lot of walls down with getting to know people in our group. And then the serve experience was great because there was a point where we were praying for a guy in the truck. At that moment, I was like, before I even got to the serve experience, I was thinking, how am I going to do this? But what Rooted was teaching us, trust God, and okay. And that was a moment we were able to trust God, and just naturally, that's where God was just plugged in naturally over, praying over them and saying like, hey, can I pray for you? And it kind of stretched us and grew us. And at the end, we ended up all leaving our serve experience very blessed because it took us out of our comfort zone, but yet we got to see God's glory in that moment.
So my relationship with God after Rooted has really grown, especially with the church community. My personality is more like reserved, and it was hard for me to break out of the shell and just kind of talk about the book or talk about what I felt about the book. Or I was going into the Rooted experience thinking, okay, I'm gonna read this book, kind of talk about it, go home and do the homework, do it all over again week after week. But being able to connect with people and talk to them about really what you're feeling deep down inside was just eye-opening, and it was just life-changing.